And tonight we're looking in our area at the hotly contested race to represent Southwest Washington in Congress, which is a rematch between Republican Congresswoman Jaime Herrera Beutler and Democrat Carolyn Long. Our Dan Tilkin is looking at their dueling political ads, which have cost millions of dollars. Dan?
There are so many complicated issues the candidates are running on, but it's those ads that go a long way towards framing how voters think about the candidates. So tonight, we're dissecting several that are played on the airwaves over and over.
Jaime bought into Trump.
And she sold us out.
I'm Carolyn Long, and I approve this message.
Democrat Carolyn Long accuses Jaime Herrera Beutler of being in President Trump's pocket. According to data trackers of 538.com, Herrera Beutler has been one of the most independent Republicans in the latest Congress. She voted with President Trump 69% of the time the last 2 years, down from 91% the prior congressional term. Only 7 members of the GOP voted with the president less often.
He's tried to do things like sell off the Bonneville Power Administration or drill off the coast, off the Pacific coast to find oil. Those aren't things that help us, and those aren't things that are in line with our way of thinking here regionally, and I've had to stand up to him.
On the issues that matter to Southwest Washingtonians when I'm speaking to them, affordable access to health care, tax reform, infrastructure investment. On these major issues, she does vote in line with the president.
Are you going to vote for Trump this year?
I am.
Carolyn Long points out Herrera Beutler flip-flopped on the president. The Republican did not vote for Trump the first time.
I didn't want to have to tell my daughter I'm okay with behavior like this, because I think when it comes to leadership, character actually does matter.
What changed?
Well, I certainly believe that integrity is important. Right now, people are clinging to their livelihoods. I don't want to support a president who's going to raise taxes. Joe Biden has talked about it.
I'm Jaime Herrera Beutler, and I approve this message.
In a rare move, Herrera Beutler is reusing an ad she ran during the last campaign. It says Long will end the Republican tax cuts.
Long supports lots of higher taxes, too.
20% higher taxes on small businesses.
Higher income taxes on families.
$2,300 more.
The ad attributes Long's statements to KXRW radio. But if you listen to the interview from 2018, Long says the opposite about raising taxes when it comes to working-class families.
The cuts that are in that bill need to be made permanent.
And she says small businesses need tax help.
Small business owners make up huge numbers of individuals who are working and a huge part of our economy. Let's incentivize them so that they can be successful. We need to make some reforms that prioritize working families and small businesses. It's been my position for the last 3.5 years, as well as my concern that the bill adds $2 trillion to the national debt that all of us will pay for.
In some of the latest ads, the candidates attack each other over the pharmaceutical industry.
Politicians like Jaime Herrera Beutler run for Congress, and the prescription drug industry funds her campaign.
Herrera Beutler counters Long's husband used to be a pharmaceutical sales rep.
Her husband was on the payroll of a drug company that raised insulin prices 700%.
Is that hypocritical of you?
First of all, this is why people hate politicians. She's very much like Donald Trump, where she's going after my husband and making an argument about my family's who has a retirement account. And she's doing it to draw attention away from the fact that she's taken $1.6 million in corporate money.
So what is the point of all this? You have to do your research. Read. The political ads, which we have no control over, they lack context and key facts. So we have links at coin.com so you can see the candidates go in depth. That includes my complete half-hour interviews with each of the candidates. Now, where does this race stand? Well, Long told me her polling, Jeff, shows she's trailing Herrera Beutler by 2 points.
Yeah.